Here's a short video clip of our BMW 530 diesel SE Tourer that we have in stock. This is Nikki's car. We picked this one up in July 2011. Nikki was fed up with us keep putting her in a car and then taking her out at every 5 minutes. So she said, I would like a car and leave me in it. She loves this car. So we really struggled, and we finally got her to give it up for us to sell. So it's an ex-police car but non-operational, so it never had all the lights and the sirens all screwed into it. So it was one of the from what we understand, one of the sort of senior managers' cars. So but obviously gleaning the full history is pretty tricky. You know, the blanket cover is they are sort of over-serviced, over-maintained, and then since we've had it, we've covered, you know, the bits and pieces that we've done obviously in the service book. And although it's showing about another 4,000 miles for a service, we are going to do another oil and filter service on it, so before she goes. Obviously 134,000 miles. There's a few stone chips and bits and pieces on the bonnet. There's a sort of a small scratch there. But by and large, this car is lovely, absolutely lovely. You know, people say, "Oh, reluctant sell." I mean, yeah, we really struggled to prize her out of this one. So, passenger front wheel. If you just on the inner corner there, just a little bit of corrosion, just sort of very minor. Certainly not warranting a refurb at this stage. Panning down the outside here, we're looking for, you know, any sort of car part dents or scratches, but nothing to report. The light scratches and bits and pieces we go around and do as part of the soft prep, and this video is taken just after a sort of valet prior to it going through the workshop. So it's got there just a small, you know, very sort of light brush scratch there, which we'll have a look at with a mop, and then there is a small scratch on the bumper which has been touched in. Yeah, I can't stress enough, this really is a lovely car. We fitted the tow bar on the back. The tow bar is, you see, it's a Dave Cooper bike rack attachment which we'll take off. It's just it's to carry a small trials bike that Nikki and Julian's son rides sort of every other weekend. But sort of part of the reason of this one for sale is we have a van now which we're going to use for that. So a few chips and the odd sort of small mark, you know, evidence of years, I think is the phrase, just on the top of the bumper there where you load things in and out. And driver's side rear wheel, again, tiny bits of bubbling underneath. But, so a quick pan down the side. So we are again looking for any car part dents or scrapes, but nothing to report. So we have a quick look inside. Absolutely lovely in here. Now, if any of you have ever sort of we've had ex-police cars in the past, we tend to use them for ourselves and then sell them on. But the radios are missing. There's holes drilled in everywhere. So this was a non-operational. So one of the more senior police people. I actually personally picked it up from up in Scotland. So drove up and then spent the night in Edinburgh, and then drove it back down sort of through the Lake District and in. And it was on that journey that we chose the Lake District was our chosen place for honeymoon. So it was a fond memory trip in a lovely car. So there we go. I'm waffling, so apologies. Any close-ups or any sort of further questions, please don't hesitate to ask. There we go. Good luck with your search for a new car, and thank you for taking the time to watch our video.